not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, my goblin nation, welcome to Twisted review of the season of Fortnite, chapter 2, season 6. We're at the ending. Oh, it's the ending. Well, it's kind of the ending, almost the ending, it is the ending. I don't know when this video is gonna come, but we're close to the ending of this season. Next season's aliens, because this week I got adopted by aliens. Aliens, man! They wanted to Twisted Goblin, but I killed them. Actually, what happens is you go up in the air, then a flash of light happens, and you're somewhere else on the planet, on the island. I'm like, well, that's a little bit disappointing. I thought there would be like this cool thing happening, like, oh my god, I got adopted, oh my god, I see the aliens, and I get back, kind of thing. But no, or this is the body snatcher kind of thing. I got replaced. I am actually an alien. I am not a goblin anymore. I'm an alien. Who knows? But what I do know is I got the whole season kind of thing. There was like in this beginning, I was really hardcore in this season. Lara Croft, you had Lara Croft, great character. Raven, oh my god, you got Raven. And I did it with my sisters. But my sisters' kind of point of view, it was a little bit bad. Like sometimes they got lacking, they lacked, and from that point, I also lost a little bit of interest in the game. I love playing with my sister, but my sisters kind of had a problem. They had a problem. Kind of thing. There's also a comic that came out, so kind of thing. But while you do get the characters from that comic, there's Batman. There is, after Batman, Raven got Deathstroke and Catwoman. All those three come in this comic where they try to figure out how to get out of the loop. If you get out of the loop, you're just free of the kind of thing. You're still on the island, you're still there, but you're free from the control of having to fight and not able to talk, kind of thing. That seems to be the kind of whole thing, kind of thing. That comic seems interesting, looks interesting, it's kind of interesting, but also feel like that comic should be on the game. Like somewhere on the game you can read this comic. Or you can have win it with the season pass, like you have the kind of thing, and then you can read the comic. That would be amazing. That would be so much kind of funner than an apart, because there was also another code in there and everything. But on this season we got the spirals. It's kind of thing, and the spirals is one of the spirals is the foundation in a robotic kind of thing. He is one of the and though he is there, and it seems like okay, that's so he is stuck in there. He is a little bit talking, a little bit kind of thing. Jonesy is the one that's actually still stuck in that kind of thing. This is also something the comic doesn't explain. It's like, why is Jonesy not a part of this whole freaking comic kind of thing? No, he isn't. Somehow he isn't part of the big deal. I don't know why, I don't know, kind of thing. He has been a big deal, has been in a kind of thing, but somehow he isn't part of the story in the comics. And I love this season. Raven is in it, kind of thing, but also in the comics we don't get Raven, or even though that seems like it should be a thing, kind of thing. You have a DC character in the season pass, but we're not getting there. Anyway, so while the story is a little bit kind of thing, there is also animals in this kind of thing. While I thought this was really great in the beginning, the animals are very between stuff. Like sometimes you see chickens, sometimes you see another animal. Wolves are very rare, and then there is dinosaurs. Didn't even see once for a few weeks. So I'm like, okay, this is a little bit sketchy. Like, why there are not enough animals, if you ask me, in this kind of game. To make it really kind of, and it's primal, it's like animals, there are lots of kind of thing, but not enough animals. There is this whole primal kind of thing that looks cool, looks badass, but also it's like not an overhaul. You get bored. Like every season, I love every season is cool to begin with, but after a while it gets like, okay, seen this before, alright, we have this primal kind of thing. I seen this. In another season, we saw parts of that. In this kind of thing, we saw parts of that. Like every season does make a big kind of change, but that big change is still limited. It's like half the map got changed, but after a while you also get used to that, and the rest of the map is fucking the same. Kind of thing. It's always this little bit thing in the beginning of the season you really like hyped, like, oh my god, this is amazing. By the half of it, kind of thing, you get bored of it. It's the same. It's kind of thing. You show little changes, but they're never big enough. Never big enough to keep you kind of thing. It's still the same that you always every season just kind of thing. You get bored of it after a while. That's just my honest opinion, kind of thing. Just my opinion about kind of thing. So I love playing the game from time to time, kind of thing. And I played it again, and I got the whole season pass. The whole season pass is out now. I have done it all. I didn't do all the tests like I did last season. I did get a classic PlayStation 2 Lara Croft kind of thing, not a PlayStation 1 Lara Croft where she has triangle boobs. This one has just boobs, but PlayStation 2 graphic style. And I like the kind of thing. I like how they look. I like some stuff already. The things we get in the seasons pass. I think the three main kind of things were having Raven was a cool character to unlock. Jonesy is actually also cool. He gets his armor. He got this really awesome armor from all the seasons from last season, kind of thing. That he got. That's amazing. That's awesome. And you can unlock that kind of thing. That's now a great Jonesy. That's a Jonesy I like. The Jonesy I want to love. The Jonesy for my dreams. So that one is cool. And we also get still the characters in it, kind of thing. Other characters in it. To a computer, you can battle, kind of thing. You can fight. That's all awesome, you know, kind of thing. But there is also Lara Croft. That's also cool. There are the two versions of Lara Croft. Those are the season pass itself is pretty cool, pretty kind of awesome kind of characters. And you even get Deathstroke, but not in the season pass. That you have to buy extra. And yes, I keep on going in that. It's like I shouldn't, but I do. I keep on wanting more. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun having those characters and the primal kind of thing. Your guns looking bad. But again, after a while, I get kind of bored of. It's kind of thing. I play the characters, I play them, but you know, it's just skin, so not big changes. Again, not so big changes. Made the game also a little bit like by the ending. I played lots of seasons, lots of seasons. Like I said before, in the beginning, I always play a lot of it, and after a while, I fully stop, getting to a stop that I don't even make it till season kind of level 100. Sometimes I have to grind, like the ending I'm like, come on, I have to do this. I cannot kind of thing, and I did. I went to it. Like the questions goblin, but it was short kind of thing. But again, there's just small changes, small kind of things. It doesn't make the big game kind of thing. Maybe I'm getting a little bit tired of the game kind of thing. I still love the storyline and I'm still gonna come back to it, but I'm not sure anymore that I'm gonna do this season kind of thing. But I say that every fucking season that I'm like, not, and then the trailer comes out for the next season, you see the characters for the next season and you're like, that looks badass. I like that. I can help myself. I'm gonna buy it. That kind of thing. And then I stop playing it at halfway point. That seems to be my freaking train always lately. Kind of things. This whole kind of thing. Every time I get bored by the ending. Kind of thing. And then I come a little bit back when it's almost the end of the season. So that kind of thing. That seems to be all my kind of thing. So I'm gonna give this one a solid 8. I feel it like it's worthy of still an 8. This season is an 8 out of 10. By the ending, I feel it's worthy of an 8. Sure, the alien kind of thing that's already setting up the next season will be awesome. And I'm sure some alien is gonna be cool, some kind of thing. And there are some cool skins in this season that you even can buy apart, kind of thing. And Deathstroke, the armor, looks cool. Batman! Batman of the Fortnite. Batman, Fortnite kind of crossover. He looks the badassest Batman we ever had. I love that. But you know, we're not getting it. So yeah, so this time I ending it here. Give it an 8 out of 10. This kind of thing. This season, the Primal kind of thing. I felt like they could have done way more, but they keep it kind of thing still contained in this thing. And there are some communities kind of thing made that really are good, but you don't earn any XP in those kind of community maps. A community that they kind of give. You don't expect anything, so you most of the time like, okay, that's awesome and all, but don't get XP. I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. And that's also how you stop playing those kind of community kind of thing. They're cool, but you know, no XP earned. Anyway, that's pretty much what I got for you. An 8 out of 10. What's your thoughts about this season? Did you play Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6? Did you read the comics? Let me all know down below! I am the Twisted Goblin! And I hope to see you guys again in my next ones. Goodbye, good night.
Then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.